Hey guys, welcome to Robin's Library Time. Today I'm going to be making the tic-tac-toe project. So first have to make the board. So you can go with board equals to then like that. Board equals to then you can give double quote and one space between so it looks nice. And you can either go like this and you can make all, but I'm really lazy, you guys know that, so I'll go with for I in range 9. For I in range 9. So now that will go like that. So we'll make it print board. Print say print board. Let's just run it once. So see, it prints that. Now you want to make it in a line, like correct proper line. So for that what you can do is I'll just cross this from right here. So you have to remove the print board and you have to define a print board function. Define print board print board. Then you have that. Then here you have to make a rows. So row 1 equals to row 1 equals to comma, I mean the double quotes, and then two 4 times these lines, and in between each line you put one of these. So now you have to go with dot format board 0 comma board 1, then again comma board 2. So then we'll just make it print row 1 to just test it out. And now from here print board. So let's see. So guys, it is doing it properly. So now we can just copy paste this, and paste it here and paste it again. So now in this, instead of row 1 it will become row 2. Those are same, and the 0 becomes 3 here, the 1 becomes 4 here, and the 2 becomes 5 here. And once you go down, the 0 will become 6, this will become 7, 1 will become 7, and 2 will become 8. So you might wonder why we are not like doing 9, because Python always starts with 2, 0 I mean, and instead of row 1 it becomes row 3. So now you print. So just to make it look neat, I did that. Now you can print again. Wait. Print row 2 and then print not board row 3, and then you can give it a print again. That's all. Now there you go, you have your board. Let's just run it. So guys, see, you got your board properly. Now you can remove the print board from here, and you have to define player move. Now this will be in icon. So it is the player will be 1, x number will be 1 and O number will be 2. So you have to make some space and define player move icon. Then yes. Then now if icon equals to x, wait, that's supposed to be capital X. Then if it equals to x, then the number will be 1. Number equals to 1. But else if now icon equals to capital O, yeah, if it become equals to capital O, then number equals to 2. So guys, you might be wondering that already number equals to 1, then why number equals to 2 again? So that is because Python always goes in order. So from board 1, first it'll go from the first line, then it'll come to this, and then number 1 because it'll read number 1 first, because number 1 is above the number 2. So it'll read number 1 first, then it'll read number 2. So then you have to make a print your turn player, then you have to give that to that, and then from here dot format number. Now you can go to a new line, and from here you have to make, now this will be that how the player will choose the input and give it to the number. So choice equals to int, then inside the bracket input, choice equals to int input, enter your move. Enter your move. Then 1 to 9. So if you want, you don't have to give the space here, but I like to give the space. Then here of course you have to give this, so that they know that he's asking you. Now here dot strip, that will cut off the axis number because it will only choose the first number. Now if board of choice choice minus 1 equals to the commas, wait, the apostrophes, and this will be one space because I gave only one space on there. So then here also one space. Then you give it an apostrophe. Wait. Yeah, you give it an apostrophe. Board of choice minus 1 equals to icon. One minus 1 equals to icon. Else print that space is taken. Else print that space is taken. That space is taken. And because I want it to look neat, so print, and you don't have to make anything of them. Now you have to define a victory function. So this is going to be hard because you have to type a lot in this define itself. So define is victory icon. Then you have to give the post. Wait, one sec, guys. Then here, if in the brackets board 0 equals to icon and now you can copy that and this time will be board 1 because if you move this, like if there are any, like if you any player wins if he gets either like horizontal, vertical or slanting. So here board 1 and board 2 equals to icon, and instead of 0 this will become 2. Now here it will be or backslash, that means either either you win like this or you can get 2, 1 or 0 instead of 0, 1 or 2. Then again you can now you can copy this line and paste it. So make sure they're in the same line, and here instead of 0 this will become 3, this will become 4, and this will become 5, or backslash. Then you can paste this again, and as I said you, one sec, yeah, now they should be straight. Now instead of 1, 0, 1 and 2, you have to just remove both of those and you have to make it 6, 7, 8. 6, wait, 7, 8. Now so Now you have to make it again this time, and this time instead of both 0, 1 and 2, you have to make it 0, 3 and 6. So 0, 3, 6. So if you get any of the 0, 3 and 6, and now 0, 3, 6 is here. Now it will become 1, 4, 7. 1, 4, 7. Now 1, 4, 7 is done. Now it should be 2, 5 and 8. You can paste that again and make it 2, 5 and 8. 2, 5 and 8. Now next again you have to make it 0, 4 and 8. 0, 4 and 8. Now 0, 4 and 8 is done. Now you can, now this is going to be the last one. This will be 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. And this time instead of making it or backslash, you can remove the or backslash, because you won't need that. And from here you can get rid of the access line, and here return true. Return true, and always the T is in capital. And else return false. Now this will save if you won. Now you'll have to make define is draw, but define is draw will take only 2 lines. So define is draw. And you don't need icon here. So now from here, if space blank space not in board, one sec. ARD. So if blank space not in board, if blank space not in board, return true, else return false. Now the final part for this program is the while loop. In this is the while loop. So the while loop is going to keep the program running from now. So let's just make the while loop. The while, now you have to make while true, print board, player move x, and then print board again. And now if is victory x, is victory x, print x, x1. Else if, and you'll have to break it, then break, and elif is draw, print it's a draw. It's a draw, it's a draw, and then break. Now you can copy this part because I'm really lazy. So now here you make it player move O instead of player move X. Then player move O. So player move O, and you can paste that thing. Now instead of is victory X, it will become O, and we had done a small mistake in X. Yeah. So now here instead of X1 it will become O1. Congrats. Now so from here you'll have to just make a simple change in this. Now if is victory O, then you have to print board. That's all. And else if is draw, that's all. So now let's just test it. Broad board. Now run. Give me a minute, guys. There is a broad. So here is the broad. Well, then let's make this only broad. So now let's run it. So if we had made a mistake in broad somewhere right here. Yeah, here. Broad, and the print board, player move X, print board. Yeah, now it should work. So if you give 1, the X will move up. if you, and the next will be O's turn. But if you give it in the same place, it'll say that space is taken. So now let's see what will happen if X1 or O1. So O1, and it says O1, congrats, O1. Now this same thing if X1, it'll say X1. But if it's a draw, like 1, 3, 2, 4, 6, 5, and 9, 8, 1. It'll say it's a draw. So thanks for watching. That's how we make the tic-tac-toe. And thanks for watching this video. I hope you liked it. See you guys next time with another video. Bye.